It's time for a 2-minute tutorial on how to make a chunky knit long pillow poof. This is the perfect beginner-friendly project and a fun way to cozy up your space. Let's jump in. Start with a slip knot, leaving an 8-inch tail. Cross your yarn to form a loop, insert your thumb and pointer, grab the working yarn, and pull up a loop. Tighten by pulling on the tail. Now chain on a total of 12. Pull up a loop through the previous loop until you have 12 on. Let's make our chain row into a circle by taking the tail yarn and pulling it through the last loop, loop number 12, pull it until it reaches the knot from the slip knot. For row number 2, pull up 12 loops through each of the top loops of your chain row. Once row 2 is complete, start working on row 3, continuing to pull up loops, making sure that each loop is nice and tight knit. Continue pulling up loops and knitting rows until you have a total of 28 rows on. I know this tutorial is super fast and I can only fit so many details in it. If you'd like a more detailed step-by-step version, comment tutorial and I'll send you my free full-length video tutorial. Alright, back to this tutorial. Once you finish all 28 rows, go ahead and cut your working yarn, leaving about a 12-inch tail. At the bottom, thread the tail through each loop around the base, pulling it from the outside towards the inside. Once all of the loops are threaded, gently pull the tail tight to close up the bottom. Tie and secure an overhand knot at the base, then tuck the knot and extra yarn into the center so it's hidden. Now that the bottom is closed, go ahead and take some polyfill and stuff the pillow, starting at the bottom and working your way up. Let's close up the top. Take the cut yarn and thread it through each of the open loops, working from the inside towards the outside. Once you go through all of the loops, go ahead and gently pull on the yarn to close the top up completely. Then do an overhand knot at the base of the yarn and tuck the excess yarn and knot to the inside of the project. And after all that, your long pillow poof is complete. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial, and don't forget that I have a full-length video tutorial that goes into all the details. Just comment tutorial and I'll send it your way.